Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Office Bloke Daz.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
Here we are, just the two of us.
Yeah, indeed.
Max missing in action today.
MIA. Yes, indeed.
Katt Williams, one of our favourites.
We love Katt Williams, yeah. I've not seen any of him for quite a while, actually.
No, he did a special, didn't he, a while back, and then he's gone on like he's gone on this tour of outing people. Let's say
that's right. I saw him on. I think we saw him on
Shay
podcast, didn't we? That's right. Yeah, that's the last I've seen of him for quite a while, really.
He's just he's one of my favourite comedians. I mean, when it's the Katt Williams of old was just very, very, very funny.
Yeah.
Hysterical.
Absolutely, yeah.
But let's see what he's replying to fans online. Let's see what people have got to ask him and what he's got to say.
Yeah.
At Katt Williams, who's getting exposed next? Hashtag Katt has the answers. Well, what's up, GQ? I'm Katt Williams, and today I'm going undercover on the internet. It's actually me. Cora.
Have you heard of Cora before?
Of course. She was my grandmother's friend. What is Katt Williams like in person? Oh, so sexy. How tall is he? He smells good. And I don't want to say specifically and speak for him, but he's probably about 1.5 feet shorter than 6'5". What was your first attempt at stand-up comedy like? Oh, it was glorious. It was a room full of white people meeting this black guy and him telling them what it felt like to be there with them and them responding with, aha, that's how it feels for us too. And the bond was magical. And that's still what it's like to this day. What are some tips for growing my hair like Katt Williams? Dandruff. People hate on it, but it's worked for me. Okay. X. At Katt Williams, where do I apply to be your blunt roller? Backwoods, Swishers, Dutchess, Game Leaf? Or maybe you don't like the residual tobacco. I can do GABA leaves or loose leaves too. What? Ladies and gentlemen, yes, just me, T. Marie. You are hired. I'm at a different level. 25 blunts a day. I can't just have one. I'm working this poor woman to death. Her fingers gnarled to the bone, just rolling day and night. At Katt Williams, can we get a golf vlog, please? I'm all about honesty and truth, and every 18 holes, I'm gonna have to edit 9 to 10 holes. So that's the only thing stopping me thus far, but yes, my confidence is getting high.
I wouldn't imagine Katt Williams playing golf.
Not at all.
No.
I mean, last thing I expect him to be doing is walking down.
He just doesn't seem like he just doesn't come across as a golfer. Yeah.
It's just
I mean,
weird.
a lot of people do play golf now. It's become quite like a popular hobby for people now.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Try to get tea times. You're just like, in certain places, you're just like, playing golf.
Thing is, in the States, I mean, you've got some great courses and the
big
weather
time.
and everything is
Yeah.
absolutely incredible, isn't it? So
He's a lot better over there than it is over here. I mean, there's some legendary courses over here as well, remember?
Yeah.
But over here, it's just very pretentious.
especially sort of like winter and everything. Just haven't got the weather, have we?
No,
Yeah, it's a bit damp and
But you do
soggy
see him on the golf courses in the snow.
Oh, yeah.
Get them orange and green balls out. Yeah, good to go.
Golf vlog incoming. At Katt Williams, have you ever considered developing a follow-through swing, and what kids set clubs do you currently hit?
That's why. That's what I was thinking.
Oh man, I'm so blessed. You know what? They don't make a kid set good enough for the way I play. PXG, baby. At Katt Williams, you called it. 2024 has been all action and plot reveals. When are the aliens coming, big bro? Oh, Ronald Falls Jr. They're here already, sir. Don't worry about them. We don't have anything of value that they want. Right now is the answer, Ronald Falls Jr. Thank you very much.
Nothing of value.
Reddit. That was my nickname in school, because I read so many books. Congratulations to Katt Williams on winning the Emmy for Guest Actor in a Comedy Series for his performance in Alligator Man. Donald told Katt that he would get him an Emmy. Talk about delivering on a promise. Completely true. Donald Glover said, you know, if you do this role, you'll get an Emmy for it. Understand, mathematically, good things can happen. Like, you gotta stay playing the numbers game. All right, enough of me. You see why I don't like listening to me? First stand-up gig coming up soon, looking for advice. I feel like you might already be good at it. So have fun out there, stay on time. Remember that 15 seconds feels like 15 minutes. On the other hand, if you go up there and there's no spark and you don't feel it and nothing happens and it's not enjoyable for you, that should be your last time doing it. And you should give yourself that freedom. Back to Cora.
Coming from the best,
How
that.
does a comedian
yeah,
recover
definitely.
after bombing on stage? That's why most of your favorite comedians are alcoholics. Because the only way to recover after bombing is to crawl in a bottle. The only true way to recover after bombing on stage is to go on stage again and kill. That's the truthful answer. Which 4 comedians would you put on the Mount Rushmore of comics?
Yeah, great
Be
question.
interesting.
Richard Pryor,
Yep.
Dave Chappelle,
Yep.
Lenny Bruce, George Carlin.
Ooh, yeah. 3 good ones.
How
4 good ones
tough is
there.
a stand-up comedian's life? That depends on how tough the stand-up comedian is. YouTube. Yeah, baby. 2 questions. Where does Katt get these outfits? And what does he do with them after? Katt is always trying to look like him and not look like somebody else. That's what I hate the most of anything in life. If I were to see somebody else in something I had on, like, it would crush me inside. And what does he do with them after? Ladies love to sleep on my outfits. I don't know how to, I probably said too much. Can we get a Katt Williams recommended reading list? Yeah, that's something that I am working on. I'm gonna be the next Mr. Rogers, and we're gonna learn stuff together. A recommended reading list is mandatory. Why is he sweating every set? Is the stage no have AC?
It's the stage. I've no have AC.
I always sweated on stage, and I always enjoyed sweating on stage. It shows I'm a hard worker, and I'm out there giving you everything that I got. People were
He actually comes across as one of them comedians that does like that puts everything into it. I'm not
he
saying
does.
no other comedians don't, but
Yeah.
you do see some comedians that are like, I wouldn't say lazy, but they use the same thing. They just keep rotating it. I went to see a comedian in New York not long ago.
Yeah.
And when I seen him, I was buzzing for it. And when I got there, he did the pretty much exact same set as what I've seen his stand up a few years ago.
Yeah. Oh, really?
And I'm
Wow.
like, kind of a bit disappointing.
You think you were updated a bit by
Yeah, you
then,
should have got
really,
new
wouldn't you?
stuff by now. But when you see Katt Williams, I mean, I know a lot of comedians do the same set.
Yeah.
For, you know, and then they take time off writing.
Yeah,
new
of
set.
course. Yeah, that's right.
But Katt, he plays by emotion as well sometimes. How he's
Well, he
doing
does.
that day, he changes it up.
Yeah,
So I think he's very hard working.
He's very physical, you know. Physically, he works hard as well, doesn't he? Because all his physical jokes are
Yeah,
really good
yeah,
as well.
yeah.
He's always
Intelligent guy,
around
though.
the stage.
Yeah.
Just don't just stand there, does he?
Yeah,
So
smart guy.
He's very intelligent.
Yeah,
isn't
he is.
Yeah.
were using it to think that I was on drugs. So I was like, Lord, can you lift this off of me, please? And so then I found out that if I just don't drink any alcohol when I'm performing, then I don't sweat very much. And now people haven't said anything about it. Was this guy in Grand Theft Auto 4? Yes. Go GTA. You're getting this before you got Grand Theft Auto 6. Remember that. Which I hope I'm in. And Call of Duty. I'm in the culture. After seeing the pathetic viral clip of Steve Harvey clapping back at Katt, who else decided to spin the block on this video again? I know I ain't the only one. First of all, thank you, Mr. Will White 8465. With how eloquently you said that, I don't think I need to say anything. I will simply hit like and subscribe and share. TikTok! Every every bit he does, he outdoes every comedian before him with his use of the stool as a prop.
That's what you were just referring to, wasn't it?
How did the stool comedy start? As a comedian, the stage is my workspace. And I was bothered to no end about this stool that always finds itself on stage. It serves as a table generally. You put your drink there, your notes. But I demand more of the stools that are working with me. Like, you're not just gonna be up here and not be part of this. What's up with the Rotary Club Freemason Illuminati necklace? Huh. I designed it myself, so I know it couldn't possibly have any of those connotations. I'm not that bright. User 270153. Sure, stupid. Wikipedia! I've always wondered who runs this place. Early life. He stated that he learned to read at 3 years old and was communicating in multiple languages, including French and Creole. When you go to Haiti, like, there's not an option. They speak Creole and read French. I think I still probably read 1,000 books a year, even at this age.
It's a lot.
Wow.
Back to X. At Katt Williams, sorry to bother you, legend. Can we just stop there? When manners creep into social media, that's when you've done it, folks. Sorry to bother you, legend. I was wondering, you did a rap song years ago, and I was wondering what the name of it was. For the life of me, I can't remember it. Yes, sir. That means it wasn't memorable, probably wasn't very good, and that's why we've both forgotten it. At Katt Williams. At Ice Cube, what y'all think of a Money Mike spinoff movie or comedy short series? Well, thank you, Tommy Guns. Well, I've heard they're working on The Final Friday, and if Money Mike's in it, it's gonna be a Money Mike spinoff movie. I've tried to keep all of my characters in a position where they could get a spinoff. Tim Christian Hansen, would you please start a podcast? The community will freak out. Everyone knows you speak the truth. I do not enjoy listening to me talk. So if I did a podcast, it would have to kind of, okay, the answer is yes. Fine, I'll do the podcast, and I'm working on it. All right, there you go, Tim. Okay.
I don't listen to podcasts, but I listen to his.
What you would do?
Yeah.
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 Is it, so he hasn't done it yet then?
No, not that I know of.
Okay.
No.
It'd be absolutely huge though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but that's,
I
I
do
would
the
definitely,
podcast.
yeah, I would definitely listen to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just one of them, I think some podcasts go on for too long.
Yeah.
Like, like a few hours.
Yeah.
And I just haven't got that time to commit to it.
Yeah.
And I'd want to know what happened after it. If I bow out too early.
Yeah.
Then if I listen to the first, say, 45 minutes to an hour, and it's a 2 hour, and I've got to go and do something, do I go back to it the next day, or do I?
Yeah,
don't think I've got that.
It's a long time to listen to it in one go, isn't it? You know,
Yeah.
especially a podcast anyway. But I mean, this guy talks so much sense as well, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's just really interesting.
He talks he talks at our level, I would say.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
He's at the end of it.
That's it. I'm signing
much,
off the internet. See you all later. That was very enjoyable for me.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah,
I like Katt Williams. Like I say, he'd be on my Mount Rushmore.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think he would be, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he picked 4 very great comedians, 4 legends of the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
yeah.
But Katt Williams is also up there with them same.
I
if
think
not,
so.
If not above.
It'd be tough to pick just 4, really, wouldn't it? When you think people missed out like Bill
he's,
Burr and
he's gone a little bit older with obviously with George Carlin, Lenny Bruce, things like that. Richard Pryor. I think Richard Pryor is just a legend, and Richard Pryor. I wouldn't say he's forgotten about, but in my mind, sometimes when you're thinking about comedians, you tend to forget about ones that have passed away, like George Carlin, Richard Pryor, people like that, and it's just one of them. Lenny Bruce as well, very very funny guy.
I don't know much about Lenny Bruce, I must admit. I've not seen much of him, but I know Richard Pryor. I mean, he was a bit of a front runner, really, wasn't he? In the late 70s, and early 80s.
Very iconic, yeah.
You know, he was sort of doing the stuff that a lot of these guys are doing now, sort of thing. You know, he's a bit of a trailblazer. That's what I thought.
Yeah,
anyway.
So I 100% agree. Yeah.
Really,
Lenny Bruce,
funny guy.
very similar.
Right, okay.
But there's a few in that sort of bracket as well. But yeah, he's Katt Williams for me. He's definitely up there. Yeah.
He's great.
Enjoyed that.
Watching him,
Enjoyed a bit more knowing about him a little bit. And his comebacks, like a bit of sarcasm in there with some of them, but again a little bit of honesty.
He's a clever comedian. He's really good. He can think on his feet all the time as well. He's so
good comedian.
So good at it.
Yeah,
definitely
enjoyed it anyway.
Good
Hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Don't forget like and subscribe, and see you on the next one. Cheers.